Hey there, it's Interiors 88 back here on the Sims YouTube, and as I promised that this video is going to be my second video of my brand new series called Real to Sims series. And for those of you who haven't watched the first video of my Real to Sims series, I'll put the link of the video on the description box below in case you guys wanted to check it out. And so this is the second video of my Real to Sims series, and some of you might have known about this brand new series, which is Real to Sims series, but I'm just gonna say it because some of you might have been new about this. So this Real to Sims series is a series which I search some pictures on Instagram or on the internet or something like that, and then I will use that picture as a reference to build a house on The Sims. So for this second video of my Real to Sims series, I use a picture from world's modernist architecture. It is so hard. I'm like practicing all the time to say that word. Okay. So I got this picture from world's modernist architecture, and I found it several weeks ago actually, but I really love it. I really love how this house was like. It is like a modern but a little bit traditional, and it's like a house on the mountain, like it's like a cabin, but it's a modern cabin. So I really love that, and it has this sort of like black bricks, and that's just really amazing. And if you guys wanted to take a better look of that picture, I will put the link of that picture on the description box below, so please check it out in case you guys wanted to see the real house. And so, as you might have known that when you see a picture on Instagram, you actually just seeing one part of the house. For this picture, it was the front part. And while I was doing this Real to Sim series, of course I have to build the entire house, not like only the front part. So what I did is I used that picture to build that one part of the house, and then as for the rest of this house, it's just purely on my imagination. It's all on my head. So, and as you might have known that I am more like the interior person rather than a exterior or an architectural kind of person, because I was amazed by another YouTuber or another builder because they can build lots of amazing houses on The Sims. I was like, every time they build that, I was like, how can they think about that? I mean, it is so hard for me to kind of imagine, to kind of, sort of like, I don't know, I just cannot think, like, I don't know what to do about the exterior of the house. I just cannot do the architectural, like it is so hard for me, and it will end up like a square, just a regular square house. So I always amazed like how another YouTuber or another builders can do about the exterior, because it is so hard for me. So by doing this Real to Sim series, it really helps me a lot because I kind of get a picture, get a references on what should I do about the exterior. And as you know, I am more like the interior person, so I find it easier to do some home decorating, interior design, interior decorating, something like that, rather than doing build the structure of the house. You know what I mean, right? So, and I really love doing home decorating. It's always been my passion since like I was in college, and by playing The Sims, it really helps me a lot because, I am not majoring in interior design or at architecture or something like that, not at all. So I have no other way to sort of use my interior design passion rather than playing The Sims. So I really love The Sims. Okay, so about the interior of the house, and because the outside theme of this house is more like dark and black bricks and something like that, I wanted to use that on the inside, and so I have to use sort of like black and gray as the main theme of this house, but it will look too dark, especially on The Sims, because as if you notice that the sun on The Sims is actually moving, like it's actually moving from east to west. So sometimes the left part it will be darker than the right part, so it turns out to be too dark, so I have to lighten up a bit. So I decided to use black as the main theme, and then I choose white as the furniture. And as for the living room, I choose to do some like grayish blue kind of theme, and then as for the kitchen and the dining room, I choose to use blue. And this house will have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and a home gym, and what else? Oh, and a indoor garden. And I really love that because, as I told you before, that this house is like more like a modern cabin on a mountain, and it's really nice to have that indoor garden because it brings like zen feel to it and makes it really more like homey and warmth, and it's just amazing. And I don't know if it's just me or what, but I find it harder to choose or to match some furnitures on The Sims 4 rather than on The Sims 3, because on The Sims 3 you can really like customize your own color for the furniture, and while on The Sims 4 we cannot do that at all. So for me to really to match some certain colors, it's really hard because we cannot really change that color. So I have to really pick that color and then find some similar color to that one, and it makes it really hard because let's say I choose blue as my sofa's color, and then I wanted to search some blue rugs, but there are none of the blue rugs that are good enough. So it is really hard. I mean, how nice it would be if on The Sims 4 we can change or customize colors like on The Sims 3. It will be really amazing. And as for the master bedroom, I decided to use sort of like bluish purple. It's not 100% blue or 100% purple. It's just like a combination of that. I don't know what that's color called, but let's just use purple, okay? And so as the master bedroom, I'm going to use this sort of like bluish purple as the accent color, and of course still black, white and gray as the main color. And if you notice that I use CCs for my nightstand lamps or my floor lamps, because once again, I don't know if it's just me or what, but the lamps on the Sims 4 is just, I don't know, it's just not to my liking. So I have to use this because if you can see that on this we can really download the lamps that are like modern lamps, like what lamps is now, so I use this from the Sims resources, and I don't know, but I am trying my best not to use a lot of CCs because I will later put this house into the gallery, and I don't want you guys, if you guys download it and all the objects on this house are gone. So I'm trying my best not to use tons of CCs. Okay, so moving on into the bathroom. As for the bathroom, the theme again is still blue because this bathroom is inside on the bedroom. So I do not want it to, I don't want it to look like a separate room. I want it to connect one to another, even though it's not like 100% similar, but I wanted them to have this sort of like connection. And so upstairs it will be one small bedroom and one bathroom and an office and a gym. It's just a really simple because the space is not that big, so I have to really crumble things down. Okay, so on the second bedroom, I choose violet as my accent color because if you notice that this color, there are a lot of objects that use this color, so I think, why not, because I can easily match furniture, and I really love that painting that comes from CC's, and they have this sort of like violet flowers to it, and it looks really beautiful. I really love that. And as for the bathroom, it's going to have the pink, I guess, soft pink theme, and I really love that because it looks so like girly but industrial but modern, and it looks really nice. And if you guys are curious where I got some of my stuffs from, you just can comment down below and ask me. I will search that CCs for you guys because there is no way I am putting every CCs that I use on the description box below because it will be too long. So the last part is the office. It was really small and it's really nice. It's like cozy and warm, and I really love that. So I hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys have a picture, like if you guys find picture on Instagram about real amazing houses, something like that, you can share the link of that house on the description box below, and I will do that house next. So thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.